The Knicks, in many ways, built for this series.
We're moving on. The longer we go in the playoffs, the more difficult the games are going to be.
You know what you love about the second round of this matchup? It's got some history, obviously. New York versus Boston, a lot of sizzle there.
Forget about the regular season. We're going to learn a lot about this franchise during this series.
You're on the road, so it's a different environment, but don't lose sight of what's important. It's us against everybody.
If nobody believes, as we know the national conversation, the internal group that wears that uniform believes.
So you don't go in to win, you shouldn't go out there. I think we're all clicking, so this is going to be a huge defensive series for us. It goes down to execution, mental toughness, all those kind of things.
Two historically important teams to the landscape of the NBA. Timeout Knicks. 20-point lead for Boston.
When you're trying to win a game, a playoff game, they're hard to win. Your defense, your toughness, your teamwork, that's paramount.
They're on the floor, grappling with it hard, yanked it away.
Don't play the series, play the game.
The other way with the three. Bullseye. Here they come.
Told each other just keep believing, just keep fighting, sticking together, and keep chipping away.
Been here before, man. We've been here before. Come on.
And the defense turns the ball over.
In order to beat the Celtics, you have to just elevate your shot-making ability.
McBride, three, good. Boston led by 20. That lead is down to 6.
When you get open looks, you can't miss them. If you can match that shot-making, that's how you beat the Celtics, and you put them on their heels and make them not the aggressor.
And now New York is on a 28-9 run.
We know we all we got. So at the end of the day, regardless of how the game's playing out, we're playing for each other. We know when we come back in this locker room, we can look at each other and know we gave everything we had that night.
Knocked away, a steal by the Knicks. Anunoby will take it in and hammer it home. Ties the game.
Just taking pride in playing defense. I think we all did it tonight, and we can get even better. I think collectively, we're all an experienced group.
Now the switch, Brunson a free. Oh, it's a machine. What a comeback by Neal.
And shows like in moments like this, like in tough games, we're resilient.
The Celtics on a 7-0 run.
Me and OG always lock eyes and see where we can attack. He always finds the seam to be open. When he's open, I know he's going to knock it down. It's just the chemistry we've had since we've been together, and it's only going to get better.
We have got overtime in game 1.
Oh, what a steal by Bridges.
In a congested corner, he somehow dug it out. Inside.
In overtime, we did a great job of not only getting stops, but closing out the possession with a rebound.
Great defense, team defense by the Knicks.
Getting steals, and of course, at the end, Mikal Bridges, does what he does best.
Just stayed with it, kept playing hard, and you saw the results.
It's off to Brown. Bridges there. They hold it.
That's who Mikal is. Always goes. He's a winning player. He makes winning plays.
What a comeback and a game 1 win for New York.
Got one.
Enjoy this one tonight, but tomorrow we got to get right back to business. This team is special, obviously defending champions, and they're going to come back hungrier and execute at a higher level.
I wake up tomorrow and it's a brand new day. Game 2 is 0-0.
And the lead is 1 for the Knicks, trying to go up 2 games tonight. 1, 2, 3. Another 20-point lead in the third quarter for Boston. Knocked away, a steal by the Knicks. Jarred free with New York defense.
Here the Knicks come again.
Robinson on the floor. Furious comeback try by the Knicks for a second consecutive game. Hard.
When we're down that much, the only thing we're thinking about is let's get this to a one-possession game towards the end of the game.
The personality of this team, it just continues to show through.
I feel like our defensive intensity picked up in the fourth quarter.
Just hanging tough.
Rebound offensively by Josh Hart. Outside, Brunson.
Always have the belief in each other, and always have the belief that you could do something better and you can find a way to win.
21-2 run by New York. Towns put it down.
We know when it gets close in the end of the game, we're very comfortable. We got Captain Clutch.
A chance for the lead here for the first time.
Knicks take the lead. The Knicks are one stop away from a stunner.
Another great defensive play for the Knicks. They've got it. They've won it. New York has gone up 2 games to none.
We found a way to win. That's some wild stuff right there.
Yeah, boy.
We didn't think this was going to be an easy series. They were down 2-0, and you knew they were going to come out with a sense of urgency, a sense of desperation.
Celtics threw a haymaker in the first quarter, and the Knicks really not able to recover since then. So now will be the Knicks' chance to respond.
I think they just came out more urgent, knowing that they're down, but we just got to be better. We just got to come out and have more urgency no matter what the series is. We got to treat every game like it's 0-0.
Learn from games 1 through 3. Everything that we need to do has to be done with more intensity, more urgency, more force. We need to have that on Monday.
One of the keys to playoff success is dealing with adversity, resiliency, bouncing back after setbacks.
Of course, the crowd fired up just like they were for Game 3.
Just be ready to play. You have to earn your wins. You take it game by game. We understand, the things we have to do better, and so focus on that.
It's going to be fascinating to see the response after the Celtics completely manhandle the Knicks in Game 3. And this is now the largest lead of the game. Timeout, Knicks. Celtics a 14-point lead here in the third.
There can be no jogs. We got to sprint, point, and talk.
These fans have been special all year. When you got the fans we have, when you have a city that's supporting you the way our city does, anything's possible.
Bridges against White. Tough shot, gets it a go. 9 straight points by the Knicks.
It's because of them that, we enjoy and we have such a joy in our hearts coming to work every day.
Timeout, Joe Mazzulla. The lead cut to 6. And the crowd coming alive here in the Garden.
Just the will to win. That's pretty much it. Just keep fighting.
Falling away, puts it up. That's good. Brunson drives inside, kicks it out. Anunoby, 3-pointer. It's good. Knicks have cut a 14-point lead to 2. Drives again, gets inside. Shot blocked by Bridges.
We've been down way worse before. Just come out that edge in the first half and don't let up. Stay the course and 1 possession at a time.
The game is tied.
The dynamics of the Knicks offense, they are so dynamic the way they have so many different guys that can step up and take over.
Hart in the front court. Hart the drive. That shot is good. Brunson looking. Alley up to Robinson. Perfect connection there.
We got in the hole, but I love the way we fought back.
Mitchell Robinson, yet another offensive rebound.
Showed a lot of toughness and more discipline.
Deflects it. OG Anunoby, elite defense there.
You have to earn your wins in this league. They're not given to you.
Sports tip misses. Fight for the rebound, and White in traffic. Comes away with it, but call for a travel.
You talk about Jalen Brunson having the clutch gene. That clutch gene runs deep, and it is infusing into all these other guys.
This is the largest lead of the series for the Knicks. And the fans starting to feel it here at the Garden.
I think it was a sense of urgency, desperation, just knowing that we have a great opportunity.
Brunson looking, step back, 3-pointer. It's good, rattled around and dropped through. Brunson with 38, and Madison Square Garden has come alive. This series is now 3 games to 1 in favor of the New York Knicks.
Just what changed with you when you came out of that locker room at halftime?
Whatever we got to do. Kept fighting, and that's what's most important. Whenever we get in the hole, we can't quit, and we showed that.
But the series is not over by any stretch of the imagination, not against this Celtic team.
The toughest game is the game to end someone's series. So to close a series, you got to execute at the highest level possible. And that's what's going to be needed if we expect ourselves to be moving to the next round.
The Knicks have 3 chances to beat Boston to advance. Tonight is the first opportunity. And the crowd senses it. And Boston has won to play another day, facing elimination.
Give them credit. They're the defending champs. Knew they weren't going to come and lay down. So reset, regroup, watch the film, see where we can get better. Now we just got to make sure we execute the game plan that we have going forward.
And we're headed back to the Garden for a Game 6, and the Knicks will get a second try to close out this series.
Whether it's me, it's JB, it's Josh, it's Mikal, it's OG, we got to keep instilling confidence into each other and keep reminding each other that no matter what happens, bad, good, we can always fall back on each other. Yesterday, I think we all did a great job of just watching film, getting ourselves mentally prepared. You always have your teammates, your brothers with you. If we want to go out there and find ourselves on the winning side of history, we got to execute at a high level.
This is no ordinary series. This is a giant that the Knicks are trying to slay, and if they do it, they can take on absolutely anybody.
One more win, they'll be in the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time since 1999.
This is really, you could say this is the most important Knick game in 25 years.
Fans are coming out and supporting and showing love, and we got to make sure that's not wasted.
Set to go for Game 6. Will this be the final game of the series, or will there be a Game 7? Quickly down the other end as Brown gets Cornette blocked by Anunoby. Brunson drives, kicks it out. Bridges, his corner three, finds the bottom of the net. Brown gets a bounce. Oh, great recovery from Robinson. Ball knocked loose and stolen by Mitchell Robinson. Towns gets it, drives down a lane. Towns layup, counted and a foul. Timeout Celtics.
Our communication, our effort, our sense of urgency to start the game, that's something that we knew we had to fix. Get stops, run, and play Knick basketball.
Knicks relentless here in the first half. Hard on the drive, flips it up, and a foul! Knicks on a roll, the lead up to 19.
It's been amazing just to be a New York Knick, honestly, and I feel real connected to the fans here. It's truly an amazing feeling. They love hard work, they love guys that play hard.
Brunson, step back, three-pointer, got it! For this crowd is delirious. Knicks up 27.
The Knicks did this as a complete team. Everybody contributed.
Chance of Knicks in 6. Josh Hart tracks it down. Another three, puts it in. The tidal wave continues here in Game 6.
We talk about that New York grit, that unrelentless belief that we will never lose.
If you want to knock off the champions, you have to play like champions.
When you want to go deeper into the playoffs, you have to have that, and we showed it this series.
Pure joy here at Madison Square Garden. Knicks right now on their way to the conference finals for the first time in 2.5 decades.
Knicks in 6, the outcome that no one in the NBA saw coming, aside from the New York Knicks themselves.
That's a good team. We just found a way to make a lot of plays. The way we responded, it means a lot for this organization and this city. But we have a long way to go.
Man, it's the Garden, man. It's electric, man. This is the moment you wish for when you was a kid. So just soaking up this moment, and I can't wait for the next round.
It's going to be a long celebration here in the Garden.